Replace one word in a movie title with dildo. What is the plot about now? My big fat Greek dildo. That's me fetish. Three men and a dildo. Exactly what it sounds like. Don't forget the sequel, Three Men and a Little Dildo. Better than three dildos and a baby. Snow White and the Seven Dildos. Hi-hoo. That should wake her up. This sounds like it's already a thing. In Texas, she'd be arrested for possessing more than six. Dude, where's me dildo? The story stays the same. Where's your dildo, dude? The emperor's new dildo. Wrong dildo. I've been turned into a dildo. Can I go home now? I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the emperor's dildo. Tell me where the talking dildo went, and we'll burn your house to the ground. The dildo new groove. No touchy. What do you mean? The dildo's stuck. Try jiggling the handle. Break it down. It's hand-carved mahogany. Pull the dildo cronk. Wrong one. Cronk, pull the dildo. Use your dildo. But I don't want to use my dildo. Screams. A dildo. He's supposed to be dead. Sisterhood of the Traveling Dildo. It's literally the same movie but, you know. Yeesh, I hope they washed that between uses. There's something about this and it being commented by a user with a black hole profile pic. Indiana Jones and the Dildo of Doom. No explanation necessary. Raiders of the Lost Dildo. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Dildos is pretty good too. How Stella got her dildo back. Listen, Carol, let me teach you a lesson about life by telling you about a movie called How Stella Got Her Groove Back. Now, you've never seen this movie, but there is this woman named Stella, and she lost her groove. Oh, it's gone. But she got it back because she didn't give up. Again, I haven't seen the movie, but if we do what Stella did, refuse to give up, then we too can get our groove back. No, Tandy, I saw that movie and that's not what happens. Stella dies in the very beginning of the movie. Then her two employees have to spend the rest of the weekend pretending she's still alive so they can host a giant party at her beach house. Oh no, it went missing. Who took it? Full Metal Dildo. This is my dildo. There were many like it, but this one is mine. Full Dildo Jacket. These are great days we're living, bras. We are jolly green gents, walking the earth with dildos. Ouch. I am in a world of shit. Fantastic dildos and where to find them. It's about finding fantastic dildos. Thanks for clarifying on the plot. Sponsored by Bad Dragon. This is me favorite. Fantastic Beasts and where to dildo them. To be fair, the Fantastic Beasts movie had almost nothing to do with finding fantastic beasts. Requiem for a dildo. So nothing changes. Dildo expect it's not oxenomorph coming out of the guy's chest. With a ball gag, no one can hear you scream. Then going back in and out. Over and over again. My pitch. I'm pit. Writes dildo on the whiteboard. Then adds ends at the end. Then turns this into a, drops the whiteboard pen and walks out. The unbearable weight of massive dildos. Nick Cage is crushed under a giant pile of dildos. The never-ending dildo. Better get me lube. You really don't need to change the lyrics much to the song. Turn around, look at what you see in her face at the phallus of your dreams. Make believe him everywhere given in the light written on the pages is the answer to a never-ending dildo. Edward Dildo Hands. The man who convinced the world he had dildos for hands. This exists. Willy Wonka and the Dildo Factory. There's no earthly way of knowing which direction the dildo is going. There's no knowing if me cock is growing or which way the cum is flowing. Is it stretching? Is it shaking? Is me a shoal left a gaping? That would be Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka and the chocolate dildo. Come with me and you'll be in a world of anal penetration. No dildo for old men. Flared base. Always a flared base. Dildo Kluba 2. Our very aggressive promotional video for an erotic, empowering, entertaining, enlightening pyramid scheme. The first rule of Dildo Club is you constantly talk about Dildo Club. The second rule of Dildo Club is you talk about Dildo Club to everyone you've ever met, even in passing, even if you haven't spoken for decades. I definitely thought this was referring to Breakfast Club before reading your description, lol. It's important to never imply ownership. Can't forget the 1999 sequel Dildo Club 2. How my mom got us kicked out of church by talking about and passing around her Passion Party catalogs on Sunday morning. Kikikicho. Her out part out dialed us on a plane. I've had it with these motherfucking dildos on this motherfucking plane. Snakes on a dildo for the scalies out there. The perks of being a wall dildo. It's one of those ones with a suction cup. I hope Emma Watson is still a main character. 28 dildos later. A retired porn star returns to action for one last epic shoot. Or a virus that specifically attacks dildos causes them to become zombies and attempt to penetrate anyone they see. Shang. Chai and the Legend of the 10 Dildos. I thought the part where he and his father had 5 each and used them on each other was the highlight of the film, personally. This one's really funny to me because the Fight Coordinators Martial Club on YouTube on Shang-Chi went on to do Everything Everywhere All at Once, where there is a dildo fight and butt plug fight and behind the scenes of both on YouTube. The classic will always be Harry Potter and the Chamber of Dildos. I feel I don't need to explain the plot. Tell them Hogwarts is no longer safe. It is as we've feared, the Chamber of Dildos has indeed been opened again. I feel like every Harry Potter has a reasonable dildo, Subsorcerer's Dildo, Chamber of Dildos, Prisoner of Dildos, Dildo of Fire, Order of the Dildo, Half Dildo, Princey Deathly Dildos. Harry Potter and the Dildo of Secrets. Operation U-Tree, currently investigating Uncle Vernon. Don't forget the attempted continuation of the series. Fantastic dildos and where to find them. Where to send and there. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. The Dildo Thief. Dildo Unchained. Dildo that is silent. It's a dildo on a horse. James and the Gaint Dildo. Dildo and the Gin Peach. Bill Ted's excellent dildo. Bill, Alex Winter, and Ted Keanu Reeves are high school buddies starting a band. However, they are about to fail their history class, which means Ted would be sent to military school. They receive help from Rufus George Carlin, a traveler from a future where dildos are the foundation for a perfect society. With the use of Rufus' time machine, Bill and Ted travel to various points in history, returning with important figures to help them complete their final history presentation. Actually, I think that's the plot to Bill Ted's Dildo Adventure. But I could be wrong. Bill dialed us excellent adventure. Just a dude on an adventure with a dildo. He doesn't even need to go anywhere.